Yo, welcome back everybody. I hope y'all are doing well as always. Today I'm going to show you how I made this OK style beat for Osamason. Alright, so first off I'm going to show you guys just how I did the loop, and then we'll get into the drums after that. So starting off, I used this Repro 5 plugin, and I'm using the JH Synthwave Poly 80s preset. And then for the MIDI, it's really just this like super simple sort of like plucky arpeggiating pattern. So that MIDI with this preset is going to sound like this. So you can hear it just has like a really cool bounce. It's like kind of melodic, but it also has like that sort of like dark repetitive energy. So then moving on to the second sound, I'm in Serum, and we're using the Fragile Serum Bank by Sunboy, and I use the Pad Lone preset, and that sounds like this. So this preset really just acts as like kind of like a background filler pad. There's not too much going on. It's just like a super simple pattern that repeats 4 times, but it just adds like a nice atmosphere to the background. So next I'm using this plugin called Diva, and I'm using the preset MK Organ Relaxed. And for this MIDI, I just lay down this like chord stab that hits on the offbeat across the entire 8 bars, and it sounds like this. So yeah, super simple, nothing really to that. Just kind of like another good accent layer. So then the next thing I added was this kind of like Serum lead. And I'm using the Pad Astra preset from Magnolia's Vision Serum Bank. And with that preset, it sounds like this. So that's got like a cool like natural rhythm built into the preset. That's why I liked it so much. And then actually what I had added on that, but it didn't save, was this Gross Beat preset from the turntable list. And I just used the scratch pattern 7. And that just adds like the scratch at every like bar. So then with that on, you get this. So yeah, I think it just adds like a cool little element to the beat, gives it a little bit of variation. And then the last thing for the melody that I added was another Serum preset, and this is gonna be the Pluck TF from the Fragile Serum Bank by Sunboy. And I used the same MIDI from the start. I just changed a couple of the top notes, but that sounds like this. I like that preset because it adds a lot of like high end into the melody, which it was lacking before. And then for the effects on it, I just have this Loop Raider preset that kind of like stutters at the end, adds a little bit of variation and like kind of movement to the melody. So that's it for the whole melody. The only thing I did after was I just took it all, rendered it out after I arranged it, and then pitched it down 3 semitones. So then you get this. So yeah, super cool melody, I think. I'm really proud of how this actually turned out. I think Osamason would be crazy on this one. But yeah, let's get into the drums. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, I sort of went for like the OK style of drums for this. If you guys don't know who OK is, he's a crazy producer. His sound really reminds me of kind of like a new age Pierre almost. Like his stuff is just super simple, but it's like so catchy and just like the beats are always crazy. So getting into the drums, I started off with the 808 pattern. So I'm starting off this beat with the 808, and I used the JIT 808 from my 3K drum kit. This kit will be coming out when I hit 3K followers on Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me on there, make sure you do that, and you can stay up to date for when I hit 3K and we can drop this kit. Yeah, the 808 I used was the JIT 808, and I just laid down this pattern. I picked this 808 because one, it's super simple, and two, it just has like a super hard punch at the beginning. So then the next thing I did was the hi-hat, and I kept it pretty simple, just like a two-step with a couple rolls and some spaces, but that's gonna sound like this. And that hi-hat is from the 3K kit again. It's called the Bless You hi-hat. And I liked this one just because it had like a deeper tone, and it sounded nice with the 808. Then the next thing I added was just a simple open hat, hits on the 1 and the 5. It's again from the 3K kit, it's the simple open hat. It sounds like this. Next thing I added was this police effect from the 3K kit. It's just kind of like a hit at the beginning. And then the next thing I added was just a regular snare. It's the OG snare, and I laid down this pattern. And then next thing I added was another snare. This is called the figure snare, and I laid down this pattern. I'll play it with the hi-hat and the clap so you guys can like get the bounce. And then speaking of the snare or the clap, I used the slap snare, and it's just the basic pattern. I like that snare because it's got like a lot of punch to it. And then I added the classic like breath vox. Sounds like this. So then the last thing I added was just this laugh vox that hits at the 1 and the 9, and it sounds like this. I don't know what made me like choose to pick that one, but I thought it just sounded really cool at the beginning, especially like with the like breath thing at the end. I don't know why, it just sounded cool. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this beat. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me in the future as far as like artists go or like other producers. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that. Follow me on Instagram like I said before so we can drop this 3K kit. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day or night or whatever it is for you. And I will see you guys later. Peace.